You're watching What's on Mars. I'm your host, Mars Donovan, here to cast some light into the shadows of our world that maybe we're not supposed to see. Now, considering that this channel is going to be dealing with much more esoteric and fringe ideas, I just kind of wanted to set the record straight, get ahead of some of the comments, because I know this is all anyone is going to be asking me about, and I just want to kind of avoid that. So, just gonna put it all out there, and then we can move forward, okay? I don't give a shit about Bigfoot. Okay? I don't care. We already have primates. We already have people. Cool, maybe there's someone in the middle. Tell an anthropologist. At least with the Mothman, you're getting some like weird cross-species stuff going on, but Bigfoot, he's just a guy. He's just a guy lumbering through the woods, blurry in photos. To clarify, I believe that Bigfoot exists. I totally believe that Bigfoot exists. There's plenty of evidence, I get it. But it's just he takes so much attention away from much more important topics. And I just know my comments are going to be flooded with, oh, when are you doing a Bigfoot expose? What are your thoughts on Bigfoot? And I just wanted to get ahead of that, clear the record. That way we can move forward with much more important things, such as... The media hasn't been talking much about this, but you might have heard that there is a serial killer on the loose. Astonishing that it hasn't been getting more news, probably because that's all a cover story anyways. That's what they do, is they'll give you little nuggets, they'll make sure the media doesn't talk about it much, but when they do, you know, you feel like, oh, they're finally talking about it, they're giving us the truth. No, could not be further from it. Now, the serial killer's MO, apparently, is that there are flat bodies being found. Flat might be the wrong term. There are empty bodies, might be the better term. Just sacks of skin. Just sacks of skin that are showing up. There have been multiple reported at this point. And, you know, you just have to ask yourself, how is something that clean happening? Like, we're talking, there is no viscera, nothing left, just a husk. And that takes effort. A serial killer isn't going to be out doing that on the street. You would need a Dexter level of, like, bringing someone to a secondary location. And I suppose you could then bring the husk back. That's neither here nor there. I have a different solution that I feel pretty strongly about. It's going to seem like a cop-out, but bear with me. I genuinely think it's aliens. It's aliens because... So, the way the media works is they're always giving you a nugget of truth. So that you feel satisfied, so that you're complacent. But everything else is a fabrication. Now, one of the big things with aliens in media is probing. They say, hey, they're gonna stick a little tracker in you, or stick something else in there, and then put you back on Earth to watch you or experiment on you and all that. I think that that's where the falsehood lies. Because it's not that they're putting something into you. They're taking stuff out. When they probe you, they're just sticking a little nozzle in there and vacuuming out all the goods so that they can then study it on their ship, and then they just discard the outside like a fucking edamame pod, just throwing it back onto Earth. So I think it's aliens. I really think it's aliens. Have I told you all the alien story? I haven't. This is a brand new channel. So when I was 8, it was about a week after my 8th birthday, my dad was abducted by aliens. He left one day, never saw him again, but then 3 weeks later, there was a crop circle, like about 50 miles north of town, and it is wild. I hope he isn't a husk now. You know, it would be nice if he came back, but yeah, no, I genuinely think it was aliens for this one. And I'm willing to hear other theories. Please let me know in the comments, but I think that's all I got for this one. Gonna keep it kind of a short first video. I hope y'all like the format. This has been What's on Mars with your host, Mars Donovan. And remember to keep your eyes on Mars.
They're lying.